So let's get moving. Let's make sure you can see me okay, because it's not very high. Oh, yeah, I think we should be okay here. All right, so this is yoga. My name is Katie. If something doesn't feel right, don't do it. If you need to modify, modify. If you want to make it harder, you make it harder. We're going to start lying on our backs here. I don't have my blocks or straps or strap with me, but I'll cue you if you would like to use them. So just pull your knees in, close your eyes, rock a little side to side. I want to do a little bit of breath work before we get into it here tonight. A little different than our regular Ujjayi breath, which we'll be tapping into in a moment. So you're going to take the soles of your feet together, knees splay out. So you can either take your hands to your ribs or one hand to your heart, one hand to your belly. And we're going to close the eyes. Let's just take a big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. So what we're going to do is, it's called like I think it's called a quantum breath. It's like a double inhale and then an exhale. So it sounds like this through your nose. So it's kind of like 1, 2, and then exhale. Okay, so close your eyes and let's try it here. So inhaling, exhaling. And let's start with exhaling with our mouth open. So double inhale, exhale it out. Little pause at the top. And then if you can, closing the mouth and doing all of the breath through the nose. So it's double inhale and then exhale through the nose. Slight pause in between. Keep going. So we're just trying to relax the nervous system a little bit. Practice a different type of breaths. See how it feels for your body, feel your mind. I did this the other day and I really liked it. So let's just do a few more rounds. Take a deep breath in. Open mouth, exhale. All right, let's start to head into our Ujjayi. So you can keep your eyes closed. Try to seal your lips. Deep, long inhale. Strong, long exhale. Just settling in. Good. All right. So this is the breath we're going to take with us for our class tonight. You're going to bring the soles of your feet to the mat. We're going to take a few tucks while we're here. So right now, you could probably put your hands under your low back, right? We have this kind of neutral spine going on. And as you inhale, I want you to think about pulling belly button towards the spine, lengthening through the tailbone, pressing the low back down. And then as you exhale, you're going to release back to that neutral spine. So we'll inhale, squeeze, exhale, release. Your breath doesn't have to be the same as mine, right? If you're moving at a different speed, that's quite all right. Just think about matching those inhales and exhales. Okay, let's do 2 more. Last time, we're going to hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently release. You can shake it out a little bit. All right, so from here, we're going to lengthen the left leg, pull the right knee in. If this is too much, you can place your foot on the mat instead. And we're just going to rock a little side to side, just with this right knee, just breathing into the hip, the thigh, the groin area. Oop. The lights are on. I gotta move more, apparently. My brother-in-law is very handy, and these lights are on like a sensor. That's what I wanted to say. All right, pull the right knee in with the right hand. We're going to open it up to the right. Keep this left hand on the left hip. Make sure you're not kind of caving over to the right, staying neutral here. Couple of deep breaths. Good. Then you're going to grab the left hand with the knee. I don't want you to come all the way over, right? We're getting a little bit more of the IT bend. So you're going to take the knee over, but you're going to keep this right hip down, or as far down as you can. So you feel a little stretch in that outer hip, outer thigh area. Good. All right, we're going to pull back in through center and just switch sides. Left knee comes in, side to side. Just getting some movement. And then we'll take it into the left hand, open it up to the left, just a couple of breaths. And then you'll take that knee over to the right, but again, keeping this left hip down. So you're not going all the way over. We're breathing. I tried to get my nephew, 13-year-old nephew, to do yoga. Didn't even get a response. So I was like, I guess that answers that. All right, let's pull both knees in. All right, now before we come up, we're going to do a little bit more core work. So here's what we're going to do. Both legs to the sky. We did this in our strength class yesterday, if you were here. You're going to keep your left leg lifted. We're going to lower, keep that low back flat, and then lift it up. So when you come up, you can come back to neutral. But when you're in this hover position, I want that back flat. So if you can't get low, right, maybe you're just here, that's totally fine. So right leg is moving. So same thing, right? We're going to inhale, squeeze, exhale, release. Breathing with that movement. I thought about making you do it the other way, holding the hover, but that sounds really mean, so we're not going to do that in yoga here today. All right, last time we're going to switch legs, same thing. As far as you can go, keeping that back flat. But when you release that leg, it's okay to release the back. Breathing. Couple more. Last time. Nice. Let's grab on under the knees, rock up and back a little bit along the spine, massaging it out. And then we're gonna roll over and find our tabletop position. So hands and knees, move these things out of the way here. Make sure you can still see me. Yep. All right. Inhale, lift the chest, drop the belly, and exhale around. So normally at home, it's dark. I can't wear my dark leggings. Here, it's light. And of course, I have a white turtleneck on. It was freezing this morning in New Hampshire, so hence the turtleneck. I am still in New Hampshire, just southern New Hampshire instead of the middle of New Hampshire. Good. Nice. All right, let's hold here, relax the belly. Think about just kind of letting it go from that core work there. Couple breaths. Back to a nice neutral spine. Let's walk the hands forward. Tuck the toes, lift the hips, find our downward facing dog. Nice inverted V here. Taking what you need. Remembering if you need back to tabletop, hands and knees, right? That is a great modification for your down dog. Or if you need a child's pose, sip of water at any time, you can take that as well. All right, so we're going to inhale forward into our plank, shoulders over the wrists. This is the distance you want for your down dog. So you're just going to push it straight back. Get that nice stretch to the backs of the legs. Inhaling forward and exhaling back. Ooh, a nice loud crack there. Inhale. Exhale. Two more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time. Inhale. And exhale. Nice job. Let's take a slow walk to the top of our mats. Keeping the feet hip width. Hang forward, relax the head, relax the shoulders, shake out anything you need to here. And then we'll slowly roll it up to stand, reaching arms tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the left foot back. We're going to drop the knee, find our low lunge position here. Taking our time, couple of breaths as we settle in. Moving anything you need to. We'll take one more inhale here. And then exhale, hands to the mat. Step it back, downward facing dog. Left leg is going to lift nice and long. We're going to pull the knee in, step it forward, back knee comes down, and we're going to find that low lunge on the other side. Same thing, just moving. You can even relax the arms a little bit if you need to, finding some space in the hips and the body. We'll take a deep breath in here, and then exhale, hands to the mat. Right foot comes up, toes together. You can keep that hip width distance. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Take it all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands at heart. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the right foot back. Drop the knee. This time we have just one breath. Left leg forward, inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Press it back, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Pull the knee in. Step it forward. Back knee down. One big breath, inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left foot up to meet the right. Flat back. Forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the left foot back. Inhale takes you all the way up into warrior one. So we're going to settle into our warrior one here. Get that front knee on top of the ankle. Press down through the outer edge of the back foot. Make sure your toes are pointing forward. Torso, hips forward as best you can. And you can move a little bit here if you need. We'll take one deep breath in. And then exhale, hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. This time, let's take it to plank first. Lower all the way to the mat. Find that nice low cobra. Press through the tops of the feet. Lift the chest. And then exhale, let it go. Hands and knees. Press it back. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Pull the knee in. Step it forward. Warrior one on the other side. Using this first time to just settle in, right? How does it feel? What's happening with your body? Where do you need to adjust if you need to adjust? Take a full breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat. We're going to step the right foot up. Flat back. Forward fold. We're going to take it into our chair pose. Sinking a little bit lower. Finding that breath. One more inhale. Exhale, fold. Flat back. Step the right foot back. Warrior one on the left side. This time we're going to take just one breath. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step it back to down dog. And then inhale, plank. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, cobra. Maybe a little higher if you're feeling it. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Right leg lifts. Pull the knee in. Step it forward. Warrior one. Just one breath. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left foot up to meet the right. Flat back. Forward fold. Utkatasana chair. Let it go. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, high to low push-up. Modification, coming all the way down, taking cobra, up dog, downward facing dog. And you know you can skip it if you need to as well. Full breath in, full breath out. Inhale and exhale. One more deep breath in here. Exhale, look forward. You can step or hop to the top of your mat. Flat back. Forward fold. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left foot steps back. Drop the knee. We're going to find that low lunge again. And then we're going to open it up into that modified warrior two we've done before. So all you're going to do is take your left foot over to the right and your arms extending out. And we're going to move a little here. If it feels good for you. I feel like I'm doing some sort of wave thing. I don't know what's happening. But I'm not going to say it feels bad, so I'm just going to keep doing it. All right. We're going to pause, reverse, right arm high, and then hands to the mat. You're going to straighten that back leg out. We're going to press it back, downward facing dog. Left leg's going to lift, pull the knee in, step it forward, taking it to the low lunge first, and then we're going to open up into that, call it floor-based warrior two here. Moving, breathing. Pause. Left arm up, right arm down, hands to the mat, straighten that back leg, step the right foot up, flat back, forward fold. Inhale up, exhale it down. Lengthen, inhale, Step the right foot back, drop the knee. This time we have just one breath for each. So we inhale into lunge. We exhale into that warrior two. Inhale to reverse. Exhale, hands to the mat. Optional chaturanga if you'd like to take it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Right leg lifts. Pull the knee in. Step it forward, back knee down. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, floor warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left foot up to meet the right. Flat back. Forward fold. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, hands to heart. Breathe. So we're just moving. We're just moving in a way that hopefully feels good for our bodies. If you need to be a little bit slower, then you're a little slower. Who cares? Doesn't matter. If you want to go a little quicker, you can go a little quicker. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, high to low push-up. Breathe in, back bend. Breathe out, press it back. Let's reset. Filling up, emptying out. One breath at a time. Push those hips high. Press through the palms. One more deep breath in. Exhale, look forward, step or hop, top of your mat. Flat back. Forward fold. We're going to take it into chair. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Flat back here. You're going to step the left foot back. We're going to land in our warrior one for a breath. And then you guessed it, we're going to open it up for a warrior two. Right. So same thing, settle in, take what you need. You can straighten, you can bend, you can fix your pants. We got that knee on top of the ankle, and now it's really pressing out towards the pinky toe. Back foot is flat, but now the toes are open towards the side of the room. Steady your gaze, relax your shoulders, and then flip your front palm, take it up and back. Exhale, hands to the mat. Downward facing dog. Left leg lifts. Pull the knee in. Step it forward. Warrior one on the left side. And we'll open it up for warrior two. Finding space. Take what you need. Maybe look at your feet. Front heel is bisecting that back foot. Stretching through the back leg, strengthening through this front leg. Make sure you can see your big toe. So that's a good way to notice if your knee is caving in. If you can't see your back toe, push that knee out a little bit. Big toe, I meant, not back toe. Flip your front palm. Let's take it up and back. And then hands to the mat. Right foot up to meet the left. Flat back. Forward fold. Inhale to chair. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right foot steps back. Warrior one on your inhale. Warrior two, exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands to the mat. Optional chaturanga. High to low push-up. Breathe in. And breathe it up. Full breath in. Full breath out. Right leg lifts. Pull the knee in. Step it forward. Warrior one. Open for warrior two. Moving and breathing. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left foot steps up. Flat back. Forward fold. Stay in this forward fold. Separate your feet hip width. Grab opposite hand to opposite elbow. Just shake it out a little bit. Follow that breath. And releasing your hands. Feet come back together. Flat back. We're going to step it back. Optional high to low push up. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, press it back. Full breath in. Full breath out. All right, right leg's gonna lift. This time let's bend the knee, open the hip, and let's just pause here for a moment, reaching that knee, maybe rolling out the ankle a little bit. We'll pull the knee in towards the nose and step it forward into our runner's lunge. So feet are about hip width distance, back leg straight and strong, left hand down, mat or block, right arm reaches up towards the sky. We're gonna pause here for a couple of breaths. Good. You're going to bring the right hand down inside of your right foot, and we're going to walk the hands to the left foot and find our Skandasana. So your left toes are going to come out slightly. Maybe find a little bit of space, and you're going to come onto the right heel. So your right toes are up towards the sky, ceiling, whatever is up there. All right, we're going to hold here for a couple of breaths. Now, for supported, you could bring hands to heart center. I'm going to hang out here and just feel this lovely stretch. Maybe let the hips come up and down a little bit. All right, listen carefully because we did this a few weeks ago. We're going to turn to face the back of the room. So you're going to walk your hands towards that left foot. You're on the ball of the right foot. And we're going to lift up for crescent lunge. Ooh, another nice crack there. Pull belly up and in, just like we did in the beginning of class. We have the front knee on top of the ankle there. We're breathing nice and strong. And we're going to take hands to heart center. We're going to lengthen, reach forward, extend that back leg long, and then right elbow to left knee. Twist. Option to open it up here to the outside of the leg and the foot, or just hang out here. Couple deep breaths. One more inhale. You're going to exhale, release your hands to the mat. We're going to take our chaturanga or back to down dog, still facing the back of the room. Inhale, back bend. Exhale, press it back. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. And exhale. All right, left leg's going to lift. Bend the knee, open the hips. So we're doing the same thing we did on the right side, right? We're just facing different side of the room. And we're doing the left leg. So we'll pull the knee in, step it forward into our runner's lunge, set ourselves up, and then right hand down, mat or block, left arm reaches up towards the sky. Using our breath. Hopefully feeling a little more open, right? We just twisted on this side a moment ago. So might be a little bit, I don't want to say easier, but feeling a little more space to start with. Left hand down inside of the left foot. We're going to walk it to the right foot, find our Skandasana on the other side. This side feels a little less tight for me today. You can bounce, you can move. Doesn't matter what you do as long as you breathe. Couple more breaths. All right, hands walk to the right foot. So now we're facing the front of the arm. Back heel is lifted, feet about hip width, and we're going to take it up into crescent lunge. So we get that nice tuck, right? You can even manually do it if you need to. Front knee on top of the ankle. Back knee can be soft, but when we start to twist, we want to straighten it out. So let's bring hands to heart center. As we lengthen forward, straighten that back leg, right? So you're kind of like one long line here. Inhale. Exhale, left elbow to right knee. Whoop, and we breathe. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, twisting. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. Optional chaturanga. We'll meet back in downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. And exhale. Deep breath in here. Exhale, look forward, step or hop, top of your mat. Flat back. Fold forward. All right, so you're going to keep your feet together. You're going to bring your hands down. You're going to let your heels lift and your knees come out to the side. So we're in this, what the hell is this pose called? Hands to heart center. Yogi squat, Hindu squat. We're working a little bit of core here, a little bit of foot ankle strength. We're breathing. Good, we're going to slowly pull the knees in. Come all the way up to stand, maybe on the toes, reach, and release. Mountain pose, good job. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Flat back. Step the left foot back. Warrior one. Open it up. Warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Hold this reverse. Straighten the front leg. See if you can get a little bit more length through this right side. And then start to come forward and down, Trikonasana. I like to shorten a little bit. Everybody is different, right? Literally. So you take what you need. Typically, I like a block to the outside here. Oh, I can use my water bottle. There we go. Thinking about peeling this front body open. Not losing the length through the right side. I know I'm asking a lot. I know. Good. One more deep breath in. You're going to exhale, release this left hand down, soften the knee, and we're going to walk it back into that Skandasana on the left side. Take a breath in and a breath out. Walk your hands to the left foot. All right, so we're in this runner's lunge first. Back leg is straight and strong. You're going to take your arms back by your sides, palms facing down. So we have that nice long line, right, from the right heel up to through the top of your head. Now, all we're going to do is add some core strength and lift that back foot up. Airplane pose, Dekasana. So our hips are level, shoulders are down, shoulders are above your hips, right? There's a little bit of up dog here. So think about squeezing your shoulder blades together. Good, you're gonna soften the left knee a lot. Step it all the way back into crescent lunge. Inhale. We're gonna exhale, open warrior two on the left side. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands to the mat. Find to low push-up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Press it back. Full breath in. Full breath out. Let's take a couple extra breaths here. That was a lot. Slow it down. Try to breathe in and out through your nose, ideally, but any breath works. Inhale. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Exhale, look forward, step or hop, top of your mat. Flat back, forward fold. All right, Hindu squat again. This time, come onto the toes, lift the heels, knees separate, and then you're gonna reach your arms out in front of you, getting this really nice stretch here. Relax your head. More breathing. Yeah. We're gonna just walk the hands in, let the heels drop, forward fold. Let's come on up just to rinse that out. And then let it go. All right, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step the right foot back. So warrior one on the left side. We're gonna open it up, warrior two. I know we're still facing the back of the room. Reverse. Straighten your front knee. Reach a little bit more. Maybe bring that back foot in. And we're gonna head into Trikonasana triangle pose. Just want to make sure nothing's wrong here. Is squat Malasana. Regular squat is Malasana. Good question, Rachel. So you're still in your triangle. Everyone's still in your triangle, but just you can listen to me. So Malasana is here. This is squat. I don't know the Sanskrit for that Hindu squat variation we were doing. I'll have to look it up. I know some Sanskrit. And it's almost like if I think about it, I can't figure it out, but like if I just kind of am moving and flowing, it just comes. All right, we're gonna release this down. We're gonna walk it to the right foot, toes out. Find that Skandasana. And some things like Skandasana, I don't know if there's like a American word for it. Or non-Hindu version of it, I should say. All right, good. We're gonna walk the hands to the right foot. Find this runner's lunge, strong back leg. And then we're gonna take our arms back behind us, right? So we have this long line, right? We had this before our twist. We also have this in our Trikonasana triangle. Engage through the core, and then see if you can lift that back foot off the mat. Airplane pose. We're breathing. This front knee can be a little bit soft. Little bit of up dog. Squeeze those shoulder blades, lift the chest. Think about your pinky toe pointing down towards the ground. Still breathing. On our next inhale, we're going to gently step it back into our crescent lunge. Open it up for warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, take it all the way down. Breathe in, lift up. Breathe out, press it back. Great work. Let's take 5 to 10 breaths here. Down dog, child's pose. Quick sip of water. I'm honestly shocked. My 6-year-old niece has not found me here yet. For the best. Couple of breaths. Good. All right. So we're going to put the hands and knees from wherever you are. We're going to do one more sort of prep before we go into what we're gonna practice a little here today. All right. The surprise. So left leg lengthens, right leg reaches, bird dog. And we're gonna pull elbow to knee. I want you to try to touch them if you can, right? It might not happen for everybody. That's okay. We're gonna do about 5 here. I think this is 4. On the last one, I want you to hold, squeeze, 5, 4, pull it up, 3, 2, and 1. Extend and release. Shake out the hips a little. Other side. Right leg, left arm. Here we go. 5, squeeze. 4, little pause. 3, 2. Last one, we're gonna hold. Maybe pull it up a little bit more if you can. 3, 2, 1. Reach and release. Come back to those cat and cows. Maybe pausing in this cow for a moment just to stretch that out. All right, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, look forward, step or hop, top of your mat. Flat back. Forward fold. All right, so last time we're coming into this Hindu squat, a little different than our regular squat, Malasana, as Rachel was saying. I want you to walk your feet back a little bit. So your big toes are touching, your heels are gonna lift, you're gonna come down, all right? And you're gonna open your knees just a little bit, not as wide as before. So all we're gonna do is a crow prep, okay? Yes, it's an arm balance, don't let it scare you. If you have a crow and you wanna practice it, you can ignore me and go on, do your thing. If you're like, I don't know what you're talking about, then you're gonna follow along. So we're gonna plant the hands, we're gonna lift the hips up a little bit. You're gonna bend your elbows back towards your body. So it's like your chaturanga arms, right? With that tricep, making like a little shelf with our triceps. This is why you need a little bit of space. All right, so elbows bent, hips are high, big toes together, and then you're gonna let your knees come onto your arms. From here, all you're gonna do is shift your weight forward and back, forward and back. Kind of get in the feel for, oh, maybe. And then take a break if you need. And then hips high, come forward. Maybe you get 1 foot off the mat. Awesome. Hold 3, 2, 1. Maybe you get the other foot off the mat. Now I'm going to warn you, 3, 2, 1, release. Practicing if you want to keep practicing, but resting in child's pose if you need. Clothing on clothing doesn't work very well. So this is not easy for me. It just slips right off. It's actually better if you have, if you're a woman or a guy, you have leggings on and then you have a bare arm. That's kind of the best, or skin on skin. Clothing on clothing doesn't work super well, as you can tell from my example here. Yeah, I don't even know. I'm going to fall on my face, so I'm not going to do it. All right. So if you're still practicing, do your thing. Otherwise, we're going to meet in a Padahastasana. Grab the big toes of the first 2 fingers. Inhale for some length and exhale, fold. So if you've never done crow before, it's a great place to start. I like coming at it from that Hindu squat because your arms and knees are kind of already set up. You don't have to do much adjusting. What you don't want to do is come at it from a regular squat, a malasana, because then you're going to end up with your inside of your knees on your arms. You want this knee in your arm. You want it to be like, oh my God, it feels horrible. No, not horrible. Almost like you're like massaging that arm really hard. Your kneecap is in there. All right, let's move on. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, take it back. Optional, final chaturanga if you like it. And then let's press it back. Downward facing dog. So I'll show you that a little bit more next week. I remember. All right. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Flip the right leg. Bend the knee. Open the hip. Step that foot outside of the right hand. And let's take it into lizard lunge. Hands to the inside of the foot. Chest lifts. Staying here. Maybe softening the elbows. If you have a block, you can rest on the block. I don't have one, so I'm just going to soften into this because if I bring see if you look quickly how rounded I am, we don't want to be that rounded. A little bit is okay, but we want to find some length. So something under the forearms is a wonderful idea here. Pillow, rolled up towel, blanket, whatever you have. I don't think my water bottle is going to work for this one. All right, let's come on up. Take this foot over to the other side of your mat. Drop the knee, and we'll find our half pigeon here. Try to let everything go. I'm going to stay lifted just so I'm not muffled. So we're going to Nashville tomorrow. Very excited and then for the Patriots game this weekend. And normally I can teach from the hotel in Boston. Originally our flight's not till 1:30 tomorrow. We're just going to drive down and get on the flight, but my husband is in town for work. So I was going to meet him there today and just teach from the hotel room. But we ended up with a very small room. And so he called this morning. He was like, I don't know, Katie. I was like, crap. All right, so I work stuff this morning, and then I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. I texted the manager there. I was like, do you have any event space? Or I've done it kind of in this back area, but I guess they had something going on back there. So I was like, okay. Worst case scenario, I teach at home and then I drive the 2 hours to Boston, right? Not the end of the world. All right, let's press it up. And back. Downward facing dog. Option to take that vinyasa if you need it. Shake it out, walk it out. We'll lift the left leg, bend and open. Step it outside of your left hand, back knee down, soften or resting on something, breathing into that inner hip and thigh. Couple breaths. So I'm trying to figure out something, and eventually I just text my sister-in-law. She's about halfway, right, in southern New Hampshire here. And I said, hey, listen, haven't seen the kids in a while, and would it be okay if I stopped, taught my class, and said hi to everyone, and then I can kind of continue on. So the kids, unfortunately, well, it's good for them, had gymnastics, basketball, football, whatever after school. Let's start to take it into our half pigeon so I can get to see them before class, but I think they should be home now-ish. But I'm like, they're gonna see my car and be like, where is she? I'm in the closet. All right, half pigeon, other side. So that's how I ended up in my sister-in-law's closet. Couple breaths. Slowly start to press up. Let's just swing that back leg around. Shake it out a little bit. So that's why we did some of that core work, elbow to knee stuff for that crow pose. We'll work on it again, don't worry. But let's just lengthen, reach, and then reach forward here. And let's slowly come down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Full body stretch. All right, let's take a back bend. Soles of your feet on the mat. Feet about hip width. If you have a block and you want to take supported bridge, great. I haven't done a lot of back bending today, so I would maybe hold off on wheel or do it second time around. Pull belly up and in like we did in the beginning of class, low back flat. And then we're going to lift the hips up. Option interlace behind the low back, shimmy the shoulders under, get really nice opening. Nice lift through the chest and the front body. One more inhale. Exhale, release. If you're on a block, you can stay there. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. We're going to do just one more. Same thing, something different, variation with the arms. I'll show you another variation. Low back flat, press and lift. You can keep the arms up overhead. Couple deep breaths here. One more inhale. And exhale, if you're on a block, move it out of the way. Arms by the sides. You're going to take your feet out, mat with distance. And we're just going to windshield wiper side to side, just to release that a little bit. Good. Next time your knees are over to the right, you can stay there. Extend the arms, gaze to the left. Starting to let go of your jaya breath. Starting to slow everything down. Back through center. And a little more windshield wiping. Why not? On my to-do list, new windshield wipers in my car. Every time it rains, I'm like, oh, keep forgetting. And then it rains, and I'm like, oh my God, this is terrible. All right, knees to the left. Gaze to the right. Or close your eyes. And come back through center. Bring those knees in. One more big squeeze. And then extend long. So feet splay out. Arms by your sides. Palms face up. If you need to adjust your lights, grab a blanket, or maybe not a blanket. It might cue your brain to sleepy time. Back to your chest breathing. Letting your body just melt down to the ground. Nothing else to do, nowhere else to be. Shavasana. And bring some awareness back to your body. When you're ready, rolling to one side. And in fetal position. Start to press up to any comfortable seat. Apologize, my stomach is growling. If you can hear that. Sitting up nice and tall, palms together at heart. Take a big full breath in, pause at the top. Sigh it out. Thumbs to your third eye. We bow in gratitude to each other and ourselves, and together we say, Namaste. Namaste. Awesome job, everyone. Yay, thanks so much for joining me in the closet here. Worked out okay. So I'll be here next week for strength. I'll be back. Oh, you're so welcome, Julie. You're so welcome. Oh, no, no worry. I just wanted to make sure you were okay, Rachel. No worries. Thank you. Oh, thanks, Larissa. Great. Thank you for joining. Come back next week, definitely. So yeah, I'll be here next week. I'll be back. When am I not here? I'm not here next week for strength, but I'll be here for yoga. So I'll be here in 2 weeks for strength. So I'll see you guys next Wednesday. All right. Drink water, be good to yourselves. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Take care, everyone.